Welcome back to this session. We are continuing with the examples about discriminant of roots of a quadratic equation. So for that case, we are going to begin with another question, which is that when they say that prove that, so we are proving that for real roots, we are proving that for real roots that for real roots of x, we find that negative 5 out of 2, this is less or equal to the value of x, of the x which is 6x plus 5 out of, or we can say all over, x plus 5, which is 3x squared, then plus 4x, then plus 4x plus 12, then less or equal to 3. So that is the equation which we have, that prove that for real roots that this one less or equal to that, less or equal to that. So how can we prove that? So we are starting straight away. What we do, we are going to first let this one which is in the middle to be any letter. So for that case, I will say let my y be equal to 6x plus 5 out of 3x squared plus 4x plus 12. So that's what I have. I have that. Then what is the next thing? What we do, since we have seen this thing like this, we must multiply. So this one multiply using the other one, this one by this. So here it becomes that which is y into 3x squared plus 4x plus 12 be equal to 6x plus 5. So when we open up the brackets, we shall have something like 3y x squared plus 4yx plus 12y equals 6x plus 5. So that's what we have. So from here, we have to see how we can deal with this. Here it becomes, so we have to make this one in the quadratic equations of x. So we make y in the quadratic equation of x. What do I mean? What we do, we first let this one which is 3yx squared. So now we bring this one, since this one and this one have the same component of x, we can bring them together, so it becomes plus 4y x, then here minus 6x. When you take it the other side, so here it becomes plus 12y. So we take this one, which is minus 5, equals 0. So this is what we have. So here we have 4yx, then minus 6x. What we do? Factorize out the x. So here it becomes 3yx squared plus, here it becomes 4y minus 6, then x. So it becomes plus 12y minus 5. So this one gives us a 0. So since we said that we must make it in terms of the quadratic equation of x, so this one, when you take it, we check on this one, this is a quadratic equation. So this is the A, this is the B, this is the C. So they say now for real roots, prove that for real roots, we say that for real we said that b squared is b squared is given by that is given by less or equal to 0. No, we said b squared is greater or equal, not less or equal, greater or equal to 4ac. So that's what we said from our discussion previously, that b squared is given by greater or equal to 0. So now after there we have substituting now the values of a, b, c. So here it becomes 4y minus 6, which is the squared, greater or equal to 4 into 3y and 2. That becomes 12y minus 5. So that thing is what we have. So we have to deal now with this. We first square this one, then also we multiply also this side. So this one becomes 4. It becomes, now it is 16y squared. So now we're expanding this one, which is inside. So it becomes 24, which is the minus 48, 48y, then plus 36, plus 36. So plus 36. This is greater equal to this one times this, which is 12y into 12y minus 5. So that's what we have after expanding. So now we go back. We have also to open the bracket this side, which now becomes that it becomes 16y squared. So minus 48y and plus 36 is greater or equal to this one, which is 144 y squared. So that times that, which is plus a 60 is minus 60 y. So that is what we have. So what we are going to do, everything which is on the right, take it the left hand side. So which is this one, this minus this, which becomes 150. That is 140. 120. It becomes, because when you say 144 minus a 16, so here it becomes 10, which becomes 8. So here it was, that is 128. That is 128 y squared. So we are this side, we are taking also this one, this side. So it will become now positive. So we say 60 plus 48. So at the 60 plus 48, you get just, which is a negative 12y. So now we are also taking this one, this one, which is a minus 36 equals a 0. So we have to first reduce this one. What we do, can divide by 4. So when we divide it by 4, we shall have this one by 4, it becomes 32y squared. So here it becomes, this one becomes minus a 3y. This one now becomes minus a 4 by that, which becomes 6. When this is at a 6 by 4, this one becomes 32 is 8, that is 9. So which is equal to 0. So this is what we have after dividing it by a 4 or the equation. What you have there now, it is in form of y. So now we can get the sum and the product if they are there. So if they are not there, what we do, get just substitute in the other equation, get everything which we need. So for that case, we shall have that. For that case, we are going to have our equation in terms of that. So when we get the sum, so what I can do, let me just feed in the other equation after completing squares, which is y equals negative b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac out of 2a. So substituting the values, this is a, b, c. So this one becomes 3 plus or minus root of, that is negative 3 squared. So here it becomes plus, it becomes minus 4 into the value which is 32. That is minus 32, then negative 9, then all over 2 times 32. So there, from there get the y1 and y2. So our y either our y equals, since here we are using greater or equal, what we can do, we say then our y is greater or equal to, because the answer we shall have 3 and 2, 3, then also our y will be, our y will be also greater or equal to negative 5 out of 2. So since we have a common y here, what we do, well, we have to write it in form of a range, because in our equation, or on our question which they gave us, there is a range from this one to this one. So when you're writing this one, begin with the negative, so that it becomes negative 5 out of 2. So now here, when you begin with this, the sign now changes. So you keep the way the sign is pointing, but for this case, it will change its direction. If it was pointing this side, to change the other side, following the letters. So here it now becomes this one. That is less or equal to the value of y. So also now this one is going to change. So it will be like it is a 3. So that's what we have. So this one must be less or equal. So that means here, when you're dealing with this, when you have got the answers, that means this one, this value of y is greater than negative 5 out of 2, but also here it is less than a 3. That means it is between 3 and negative 5 out of 2. So that is what we have written here. It is between this one and this. But also they gave us that we say that let y be equal to this one. This one is the value of y. So we come here and substitute that negative 5 out of 2 less or equal to the value which is 6x plus 5 out of 3x squared plus 4x, then plus 12 less or equal to a 3. So by doing this, you have just got what they say, if that this one and this one are that. So this is what we have got. So that one, we shall conclude with that example like that. So So now having finished this,